Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblix here, coming at you today from FTB Revelation. How y'all doing today? So, guys, last time we built all this stuff over here. Well, we didn't build all this stuff. We built 3 of these things here. Oblix done a little work off camera, as he tend to do. So, yeah, our original 3, and then I've added 3 more to the mix. Now I have swapped out all the little caps up here for void ore miners. I have moved our botanic miner and resource miner off to the side. Let them run, a whole cycle collecting things, just see what all we could get. But we're in much need of specific materials that the void ore miner will get us that these guys will not. So give you a quick look at what the botanical miner got. Mostly just some samplings, tons of leaves, and tons of logs. Multiple pages worth. We're getting, stuff out of the Twilight Forest where we haven't been yet. We're just getting tons of plant matter, basically. Surprise! And for the resource miner, remember we talked about that it just mines blocks. Look at all them sponges. My goodness, crazy amounts of sponges. Don't really care about, honestly, most of these, though I have been using this brownstone because it's a pretty darn cool looking block. I may have been using it on a little project outside we're going to probably not work on today, but you might notice it in the background. One thing we do need that it does mine is this mica right here. So we are going to have to stand some of these back up and let them go to town and collect that mica, but I can really dispose of most of the rest of this stuff. Maybe the orange sand. I do like me some of this red sand here. May keep some of that, but we just don't need a whole bunch of this stuff. So either need to stand up some deep storage for it and let it eat, or destroy it all and keep just the mica. I don't know. We'll do one of those two. But as you can see, the resource miners have been cranking away, and every one of them looks just like that. Oh my, look at all that. Now you guys know we are needing this rhodium, and we are definitely needing this litherite. So we're needing this in large quantities, and we are getting it in large quantities. Well, we'll call it semi-large quantities, right? It's definitely one of the fewer resources the machine is collecting, but it is collecting it for show. So, as we go through all these, we can pull all this stuff out and we can throw it in our storage system, and then we can start crafting up additional environmental tech machines down the road. And of course we have pages and pages and pages to dig through. I'm not going to worry about that today though, guys. I'll deal with that off camera, getting it sorted out and getting it ready to build some more machines. But today I want to step away from environmental tech. Kind of. So we'll drop these in here like it is so. And let me show you, because I have been processing, when we just had the one void ore miner, I was processing all the ores that I would get. I'd throw them in this crate right here. It'd run through this sag mill right here, and it'd dump it in this crate right here as powder. Oh my, you see we still got a ton of powder in here. But notice that our alloy smelter, she ain't working. Why ain't she working? Well, because her output chest is totally bogged up. Yeah, we've gotten so many ores, it's absolutely ridiculous. Got ores coming out of our eyeballs. So that's how I've been taking care of those. But there is another set of products that we don't have a way to deal with yet, other than the old manual style. And that's all of this stuff. And this is our lapis and redstone and coal and diamonds, quartz, electrotine, all of this goodness here that we definitely want to process. Right now, the only way to process it is put my silky touch away, put in my luck 1 and 2, and then just lay them out here and go to hammering. Boom, boom, boom. So, yeah, I think we could do a little better than that. So we're going to work on that today. The quote-unquote little better now. Now, the way I want to do this is I want to use refined storage, this guy right here, but I don't want to use this system and this controller. Where's my controller? Oh, that's my power. There's my controller right there. Don't want to use that. But if you remember when we tore down our old system downstairs, we should have, there it is, a whole other controller. Now remember, we can't connect these two together. That's bad news bears. So we're not going to do that. At least not directly. But we can do it in kind of an indirect way, right? Now we're going to need to make a couple things. We're going to need to make, over here, we're going to do refined. And let's see if I can find these suckers. We're going to need a constructor. And probably don't have that top pieces part. Nope, we don't. And we're going to need a destructor. So, get that part there. And we're going to get that part there, because I'm sure those are the two we're probably missing. And let's get our constructor. There we go. And let's get our destructor. There we go. Fantastic. And now, we also should have a spare set of disk drives from downstairs that we're not using. And I don't think I have any spare disks. I think I threw them all in the system because we got tons of extra space. What is this? We have a 1K storage disk. This will work perfectly. We will use it. Alright, so I'm going to pop this guy here. And I'm going to pop this guy here. Now we've got 1K of storage on the system. Now, do we have a crafting grid just so we can see what's in the system? Grid. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All the pieces, parts, fantastic. Let's just plop him down right there. Now we can see what's in our grid, which ain't nothing right now. This is bone empty. Now, I want to take our constructor and our deconstructor. So as you would expect, constructors construct and deconstructors and deconstruct. Isn't that amazing how that works? Unbelievable. So I think we're going to put that block right there as a placeholder. That is our placeholder block. And we're going to put a constructor there. And then we're going to put a deconstructor there. Now notice this constructor is connected to this storage system. But there's a vanilla Minecraft, just any old Minecraft block in the middle that doesn't have to do with refined storage. So we have this deconstructor here that we could connect to our original system. Oh yeah. It's going to be the bridge between one system and the other system. Boop. And you notice that block, she disappeared. Now why did she disappear? Well, there's a deconstructor right here deconstructing it. Any block you stick in front of it, it's going to break and make go away. Awesome. Now, we can do some extra fancy things with this guy. One of them is we can put on upgrades. So there's a Silk Touch upgrade, a Fortune upgrade, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so we can fortune things as we deconstruct them. Ah, now you're starting to see where I'm going. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So, what we can do is make this Fortune 3 upgrade and pop it in there. So, what all do we have and don't we have? We ain't got nothing. Okay, fair enough. We're going to need all the bits. All the bits and bobs. So we make one of thems. And we're going to make 2 of thems, which I don't think I have the books for, maybe. Oh, I do. Look at that. There you go. And I'm going to need me one of them here Fortune 3 books. Now, how in the world do we make a Fortune 3 book? Well, we're going to run down here. We're going to come over here to our Ender.io pedestal, or the enchanter. We're going to click on show recipes, and we are going to look for a fortune book. So we're just reading down here. We're looking for the word fortune. And there we go right there. So I'm going to need me 3 emeralds and a written book and some 27 levels. Alrighty, so let's come over here and type in Ember. Emerald. So there's 3 emeralds, and we're going to need a book. And none of these are Fortune 3, right? Nope. Okay, just make sure. So we get one of those, and we get an ink sac, and we need a feather, and there's our written book right there. Phantasmo. So we're going to pop that written book right there. We're going to pop them 3 emeralds there. We're going to give it some lapis. 27 levels. We got plenty. And there's our Fortune 3 book. Fantastic. Now we can run back over here. Zorp. And Fortune 3. Fortune 3. And Fortune 3. Ain't she a beaut? So we can pop this into here like it a so. And this guy will now fortune anything we put in. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't run out of go-go juice, so we're going to have to get him some go-go juice. And ignore the car horn in the background, because Lord knows have mercy, that thing's been going off all bloody weekend driving me up the flipping wall. And it's Monday now, and that thing still be going off constantly. I don't know what's wrong with them people on their jank mobile, but it is what it is. Kind of cold outside. Maybe it crapped out in the cold weather or something. So what I want to grab is, for example, say, what could we do? What could we do? Something that's going to be obvious, that I don't have a whole ton of. What don't I have a whole ton of? Don't I have some, oh, that horn is going to make me nuts. Oh, it's still just beep, 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 beep. I don't want to hear you stupid horn. Charge Certus quartz. There's good stuff. If I do charge Certus quartz, you can see we have 199 total in our system right now. We'll pull that one out, so we have 45 total. So we got 199. So if I come over here and I tell this system, hey, charge Certus quartz, I want you to construct in front of you right here. Then this system's going to deconstruct it. So if I go put it in our system right here like so, you see it puts it, takes it, and it just disappears. But if we come over here and look up charged, see how my number's going up quite quickly, right? Look at that, we're already up to, dang near 275. So it is most definitely fortunate, but it's not terribly fast. But you notice we had a couple more upgrade slots, so we could do some more work there. And we noticed we had some upgrade slots here too, so we could place it a little quicker as well. So we're going to need us some speed upgrades. I can't believe that god-awful annoying horn is still going off. What's wrong with them people? Still, just, it's y'all don't be like that. Don't be that guy, because nobody likes that guy. Just don't take care of his stuff like that, and goes and drives everybody bananas. Don't be that guy. So let's get some sugar. There we go. Hallelujah. Is it shut up for a change? We back to silent again? Have mercy. All right. So we got speed upgrades there. We're going to put the rest of our speed upgrades here. Now, unfortunately, we can't speed this all the way up because we do need that fortune slot. That is of great benefit to us. Now, let us find some more charged Certus quartz. There's some right there. And there's some right there. And we're just going to dump that in our system here. Boop, boop. Now, look at it go to town. Look at it. Look at it. Get at it, boy. Get it. Get her done. You see it just chugging away at this stuff. And obviously it's going to run at the speed your server's capable of. This will put some lag on your server. So if you're playing with a whole bunch of friends, I would not recommend running this all the time. I'd only recommend running it, when you need to and when there's light traffic on the server. Obviously, I'm the only one on the server, so it's okay if I lag myself a little bit. And you can see it's a little hitchy right here in the area. As we go away from it, I'm getting shocked by the wires. I love climbing on these things. There's just, I don't know why I enjoy that so much. Anywho, you see if I go over here, it gets a lot less hitchy. Unless it's already finished, which it might have. Apparently it did. And come in. Now we're up to 649. I mean, that's how quick it is. It's awesome, guys. It's absolutely awesome. So, if we wanted to do, say, lapis, then we just have to come over here, pull out that charged Certus quartz, put a block of lapis in. You do have to tell it what to make, and just dump the lapis in there. And it'll go to town, just digging all that out, which is cool. Now, something else we can do is do an importer, which I don't have one of. I'll have to make one. We're going to need a deconstructor. And we're going to get us an importer right here like so. And I would like me a stack upgrade, which requires a couple of these bad boys. And oh, wait, I didn't make these, did I? Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. How would the crud I'm running out? Oh, I ran more out of this stuff. Always out of this stuff. I'm just gonna make a boatload of it because I'm always running out of this stuff. There we go. Now, give me. Awesome. And we're gonna make a stack upgrade. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is put our little importer, just put a helper block down, put our importer right there, take our helper block away, put the stack upgrade in, and 3 speed upgrades, so it's going to suck items in super quick, or as quick as it can anyway. And I'm going to get out our moving wand, and what I'm going to do is just suck that crate up, drop him right there, and he is going to start sucking in all the bits and bobs from this crate into our storage system here. So, well, as much as the storage system can hold. Obviously, the storage system can only hold 1,000 items, so it's not going to be able to hold the entire crate's worth of stuff. What that lets me do is come in here and say, okay, I've got a bunch of coal right now. So I'm going to take out 1 coal. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to pop a coal in. And he's going to go to town on coal. And he's going to suck more out of here as he can. And of course, just dump it all into this storage system, which has deep pockets. And look at that coal number just cranking up right there. We're already 31,000. We're almost at, we're going to be approaching 31,100. There you go. And I'm going to slowly work my way around, and we're going to dig through all of these chests, getting all the goodness out. see it's just constantly refilling this guy. When I run out of coal, I can move over to redstone, I can move to diamonds, I can move to peridot. We can just run, chuck on down the list. Ain't no thing. So this is one of many ways, to automate your resource collection. I mean, you can connect this importer all the way down to our miners downstairs and just have it import directly into the system. And then anytime, set up some filters, so anytime it gets any of this stuff right here, it just crunches it. It just takes care of it. Alright guys, one of the other things I want to take care of today is cleaning out this chest right here, because it's just become a big old mess. Now, I've got us an importer here, and I'm just going to pop that on the back of it, right like so. And we're going to run this cable up and over. Now, I think I'm going to bring it over here because I don't want to block the winder. And I think we're just going to come up the side here. And I need to get it around to here so that it becomes a part of our storage system. So we need to come over like so. Now, can I get it? Oh, can I climb on that? I can't get. Why can't I get up there? Get up there on the other side. Can't quite reach it. Dang it. There we go. Oh. No. Where'd you go? Get in my pocket. So this is just going to make our life easier living here, as we try to process all these things. It's just going to make life easy. I'm all about the easy. There we go. It is now part of the system, and it's actually already started sucking things in, albeit slowly. Now, as it starts to suck things in, this is going to be able to start processing again. Now, of course, I can speed this up with some speed upgrades, and a stack upgrade will vastly speed this thing up. And really, I don't need much more than a stack upgrade, I don't think. Let's see. I'm 3 speed upgrades short, of course. So let's get those. Let's get those. Let's get that. There we go. Now there's our stack upgrade. Can't line myself up. And I'm pushing the wrong button. Dadgummit. Alright. Let's. No. 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 Yes. There we go. Stack upgrade. So what that's going to do is pull out an entire stack at one time. So we don't need it to be too fast. It's definitely, with the stack upgrade, it's way faster than this thing. And it's going to empty itself out in no time. And all that stuff's just getting sucked into our storage system, which is going to let this guy produce more, which is going to let this guy produce more, which is going to let him, eat more. It's all good. It's all good. So it looks like we're done with the redstone. Now, this is it's still kind of a jank manual method, right? We can definitely make it more of a wow. We can definitely make it oh, I did not realize I had all these ores in here. I must have done mining earlier and did not wish to walk around with ores in my pockets. I was like, where did that go? It just disappeared. It's magic ore. It's magic ore of the disappearing variety. What do you use? Skystone. Okay, I think that got it all. Anyhoozle. Now we want to put the diamonds in there. The diamonds. Draconium can go in there. Quartz can go in there. The rest of it we can cook or eat. Minus this resonating ore. Yeah. Oh, the coal can go in there. You can go in there too. Resonating ore can go there. And we're going to put the cooking ore in here. Like that so. Oh, electrotine is not cooking ore. Nor is redstone. So we're slowly moving, ever so slowly, towards... oh, that is lead. Why did I not put the lead in there? Why have I lost my brain? Where are you, brain power? Please come back. Did I miss something else? Apparently I got silicon. Something I put in there, ground up into silicon. Fantastic. Anyway, this is still a little bit manual for sure, but we're moving towards automation, slowly but surely. But we're trying to do it in a smart way. Right, I could just build some crazy big old machine, but we're kind of taking baby steps like we talked about at the beginning of the series. We're going to walk through the series slowly and kind of show the thought process along the way. Maybe you don't have all the fancy machines that make the big fancy machine. Maybe you need a little setup like this just to get you going. I mean, this is, once you get your refined storage set up, this is something easy to set up. That'll sit there and fortune for you, no problem. That's kind of hypnotic, man. I could just sit there and watch that like it's nobody's business. Why is that so fascinating? I don't know. So that's only using 33 FE. That's like nothing. And this side over here, well, we're 380, which is a little bit more, but not bad by any means at all. And there are definitely some other things we could do to fully automate this system where we don't have to sit here and change out, for this or that or whatever. But we'll worry about that down the road. Right now, I just want to focus on getting all this stuff processed. That's my goal right now. Boy, I would love... I don't know why I pulled all these in my inventory thinking I was just going to shove them in that storage system. Knowing that storage system is full to the brim, I don't know what I was thinking. I just don't know. I see it's already full again. Dang it. Probably need to throw some more discs at this guy. Of course, I needed that one piece of lapis. I tell you what. It's a brain damage kind of night. There. So tell you what, let's come over here. We're definitely not using all our discs on here. This one's empty. So we're just going to pop him in over here. There you go. Now we can hold a bunch of stuff. And he'll start sucking in stuff. There he goes. Yeah, so we'll get tons of stuff that we can process through. Give us a little more of a buffer. All right, we're good. Completely drained her dry. Look at that. Fantastic. So she is now empty. We can actually take her downstairs and use her to bring up some more stuff and process. And we'll just pop that one down right there and let it start eating on that one too. Look at that. Awesome. Now we could come out of this storage system and run it around over here and poke a hole downstairs and connect it up to this and push all the ores over here. Have the ores come over here, and have the gems and stuff go to the little setup up here. Why can't I get on the elevator? Thank you. So all I got to do is bring the stuff from downstairs up here in a crate, drop it right here and let the machine handle it all for me, so I don't have to do nothing. And we're heading that way. We are most definitely heading that way. I'm gonna let him finish crunching away on all this lapis. We got 500 left to go. We'll go back to coal, let it crunch away on that. yeah, simple little setup for taking care of your ores, both that type and this type. Again, a little manual on this one still. Actually, these can just go in this right there. And do we really need to process cobblestone? Probably not. Nor silicon. There we go. We'll just let it crunch. Oops, apparently we put a redstone in there. That was a thing. So we're going to let this guy sit here and crunch. Notice this is staying empty. Oh, look at all this cobblestone. Good night. Have mercy. There we go. Let's get some real stuff in there. Now, because this is connected to our storage system, I don't have to walk it up there. I can just dump it right here, let it eat, and it's all going to go into our storage system right upstairs, which is awesome. You know, just a handy little place to dump stuff out of the way, which is super cool. So now, I would come down here. Oops, I left my replacement crate upstairs. Let's go grab that. You come with me. And this one's probably empty now too. It is. Boom and a bam. So we're going to pop off down here. And we're going to suck up that crate right there. We're going to grab out another moving wand. And we're going to suck up that crate right there. Then we're going to put a new one down there. And there. And let them get to work. Filling those crates up. We'll take these crates upstairs. We'll start over here to be processed. So we just put one crate there and one crate there. And this is kind of how I've been doing this. Again, a little bit manual, but not too bad. So I pull out the ore on that lock and I click that to sort it. Nice. Okay. And you know, basically it puts all the nice metals kind of in the same spot, and I can kind of just come in and do like a so. So all the tin. And then once you get an old inventory full of it, I just dump it in here like so. Now we don't want that destabilized redstone. We're going to leave that out. And that'll get this guy cranking. Get that sag mill running. So we want those. We want that tin. Want that uranium. So we want all this nickel and aluminum. We want this mana infused. We want the iridium. We want the platinum. The nickel. That's about it, minus this ardite and cobalt down here. And I think that's probably all she wrote. So we'll dump all this in here like so. You can see real quick we fill up this inventory so we can start crunching away at new stuff. There we go. Knock all that out. Knock all that out. Most of that. Yeah, we'll get that full inventory going almost. Excellent. Get the tin. That's the iridium, the platinum, all the nickel, the uranium. And of course we want that cobalt and ardite. Fantastic. Get these all processing. Go over to that third page. Get that sorted up. You see it just don't take but a second. Don't take but a hot minute and you've got it filled up, and it'll sit here and process for hours. So you can go get your dinner, you can just chill out and relax and let it eat. always forget the yellow right. And there we go. We're full. We're all fulled up. So we just dump those back in there. So we'll let this guy chew. In the meantime, we can go back upstairs. Assuming we can work an elevator. And we're ready for our next ore. So we'll just grab that coal. Pop that out. Pop that in. I mean, you can see he's pretty quick. He's going to chunk through all this in no time at all. Give us all the goodies. So we're going to have the metals, which we already have tons of, as these guys process through. And they're happening so fast you don't even hardly see them. Boop, bloop, gone. Of course, this guy's going to fill up with all manner of goodness to be processed by this guy, and it's a wonderful thing. But I do think that is going to do it for this episode. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me, as always. And until next time, y'all get out there and make some noise. See ya.